today on Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey everybody, it's a somewhat later than expected stream because somebody, that would be me, was watching some watching Proto Shield beat the ever loving hell out of his Mega Man NES Hexology challenge. Well, hey Carrie, and yeah, you take care of yourself. Stay away from the screen. That screens are bad for migraines. But thank you for stopping in. But anyway, Proto just kicked the shit out of Mega Man 6 to finish off the thing. And what is the...
And Sav, I got you here. I have to let you know that your sub alert is the greatest sub alert I've ever heard in my goddamn life. It's the best fucking thing ever. How could you not? How could you resist subbing? You just want to hear the alerts. It's the damn best. Love that, man. Now you're gonna fuck my wife, I'm gonna take pictures, and that's all. So stupid, I love it. I love it. I'm just better for it. I'm a better person. You know, that in of itself is mindfulness.
No, brother. Well, yeah, so that's where I was instead of, coming on by 9. But anyway, there were no power outages. The system is behaving itself, so we can start with World 3's Stage 3 here of Kid Icarus. And first order of business is we gotta get ourselves a... hook ourselves up with that fucking, yeah, because this is a freaking stage with the old arrow fund, so the 5th one, so yeah, so we gotta deal with that. Plus, the platforming. And I want to remind you, yeah, I don't have any fucking... Yeah, because I'll just work my way up to... Well, I'm kind of almost guaranteed, but I'm going to work my way up to 10,000 just in case. Because that'll give me... Oh. And our buddies, the Pluton flies, which are much easier than their fucking... their... because those guys are much easier to deal with than the land-based. They're land-based cousins, because you just have to jump in their path and be like, bye. Oh, we should be fine. Yeah, so we got that. And we're quite nicely close to good old brain. We're close to 200,000 too, so that's good. Because this one doesn't have this one doesn't have quite the you fucker! Fucking son of a bitch. Well, there we go. We fucking had to fucking cheat because the last thing I want to do is go back to fucking World 1. God damn it. Yeah, now the wheels are fucking coming off. God damn it! Why the fuck am I screwing up all of a sudden here? Oh my god. Okay, we should be... Yeah. Yeah, we're kind of in a spot where apparently I need to... cover my ass. Although... Okay, so we are totally doing this shit, cause... I would... Well, we're gonna get the longbow because this is the last one of these in the game, so, you know, we gotta fucking make sure we do. Oh, hey, look. Totally not Metroids. Okay, so we're gonna try this shit again. Or did they fucking... I have a feeling that the fucking, the person responsible for the fucking translation hack, I think they broke that. Yeah, I think they fucking broke it. Well, that was something else. But the beautiful thing about this version not having a demanded, you know, a demand for you to have full hearts is for best ending means that I can kind of, you know, do whatever. Well, yeah, well, I don't have a credit card, you frickin' slime bag. Nope. And for whatever reason, they give a fucking hot springs at the end of the level. Again, not gonna complain because, you know, gift horse mouth, all that shit, but, you know. So, yeah, I hate doing that, but, you know. Holy crap, it's a raid. It's praise. How are we all doing tonight? What were you up to, sir? Any good news to report on whatever it was you were playing? How are y'all doing tonight? Hey. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Thank you so much, Praise, for the raid. You are here in time for the, hopefully the ending of this. We were working, ooh, nice. Right on. Speaking of a series that I need to dedicate some time to, well, mind you, I don't even have 5, I don't think. Do I have 5? I know I have 4, because I got that, the fucking big old special edition. One of my rare things were, I did, yeah. GTA 4 is the newest one I have. I love having technology that tells me these things. But anyway, so, anyway, for anyone that is not familiar with me, my name is Garrett. What normally happens around here is that I play a bunch of games from my enormous backlog, which, if you are watching on the Twitch website, is below you in the About, you know, section, or once the robot kicks up, it'll have the link to the big old backlog of games. But this month is February, and February means Famicom Disk System month for a number of reasons. 1, because the Famicom Disk System came out in February. 2, because it's my streamiversary towards the end of the month. and 3 because it's my affiliate anniversary towards the end of the month. So it kind of all converges. So yeah, so we're playing the Japanese version of Kid Icarus, which to get the best ending requires that you beat the fucking game deathless, which is is definitely a thing at the start, and well, it was a thing at the start of the stream when platforming skills kind of decayed for a second there. Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, so that's what we do. If this is interests you, you know all the things to do and all that stuff. But anyway, kick back and enjoy this. I've been kind of save statey because, a death means go back to the start. And I don't want to go back to the start. My name is not Proto Shield. I do not do that sort of thing. But anyways, it's just shooty. But after it's like, yeah, no, it's like not. That's the thing. I mean, I have had, because I remember when the first GTA came out for PlayStation 1. I was in college, and it was either me or one of my roommates that year that got their hand on the the disc for it. And it was like, oh, and we were told, and is like, said roommate is like, oh, it looks like a Super Nintendo game, but it's so awesome because of all the fucked up shit that you do. And it's like, yeah, it does. The first two look like, they're top down. For other than some, some stuff that, some graphical effects that are clearly the PlayStation flexing its muscles, it does look like a Super Nintendo game. And it is, on the surface, it is definitely shooty because the story isn't as obvious in those two. But some of the absurd just the fact is that, from the perspective of somebody that grew up with this damn thing, with all of Nintendo's restrictions and shit, and also, and everything, and had kind of a Pollyanna-ish view of the 2600 experience for a variety of reasons. Seeing what was that game was just like a fucking revelation. But it's amazing how much the story has just, become such a huge thing in the GTA games. They have more depth when Rockstar isn't like, fucking up a remaster. They have more depth than is just than a lot of games. Because it's kind of wild to think that they're like the first example of a true they're probably the first open world game that most people were exposed to. So anyway, if you're not familiar with Kid Icarus, this is stage 3. Stage 3 is a lot of climbing. Yeah, it's like, yeah. And it's like, even in the first one, it's like, you kind of didn't even, even from the first one, you didn't need to go all chaotic and fucking get the cops on your nutsack. It of course, was kind of fun to do that. But it was far from required. And it's just like, it's kind of, in many ways, I think this series is kind of emblematic of how things just really got, crazy interesting in the PlayStation 1 era. It's just one of those, yes, the first game is not a game, a game that a lot of people will say, well, this is best of PlayStation. Of course not, because it's so... so doofball, you know, it's not, it's so rough around the edges in its gameplay and its structure, but, I mean, it's just that attitude that, you know, so, let's see. Darn. Nope. So, let's see. We're almost at the end here, and we are definitely gonna get our fucking full life meter here. Just in time. Just about in time, too. Fuck me! Yes, I'm cheating. Furiously. Again. Death means go back to 1-1. We're not doing that. I hate to use... I hate to use... You know, this is the first goddamn game in the history of having a flashcard that have ever used the save state feature. Ever, ever, ever. And it's all because fucking... the deathless thing. I get... You know, having, you know, fucked up, like, multiple times... between last night and tonight, I understand why they changed the conditions for best ending in this damn game when it came to America. I mean, it does not hurt, of course, that the game absolutely bears the scars of being a rushed. Fuck! And somewhat troubled fucking release. But yeah, I get why they changed the conditions because, I mean, not having the ability to just say, fuck it, and, you know. And, you know, just, you know, recharge freaking, you know, top off your... Fuck. Top off your health. So, yeah, so I am like way... Because to be perfectly honest, because to get back in the whole, you know, hey, deaths, you know, the no death thing being kind of a pain. The reality is that there are multiple points in this game where I would take death, especially in World 2, where I would have... Fuck a duck! Where I would have taken the fucking, you know, spam the death abuse to top off my life and, well, and 2-2 there so that, you know, to make things fucking easy for when I got my, trying to get the arrow there that's a pain in the ass to get. Okay, come on. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's a solid platform. Might as well, because we've been fucking up this damn jump like fucking... And, of course, after I take the fucking save, debase myself to take the save state, I make that fucking jump. And we're fucking safely in the full life bar Olympics here, thank God. And so we ain't gonna need any fucking those. So, and I might as well top off the fucking health. Because we're about to go into the fucking belly of the goddamn beast. Well, once I, go through the door to end the stage. Power up! Oh, yeah, they translated it as life up, but, in the US version, it's power up! Because, of course it is. Okay, so, this fucking maze is a pain in my nutsack. It's a pain in everybody's nutsack, to be perfectly honest. Because we gotta fucking... But, since I don't need to fucking top off the health, per se... We are... That saves us 1 degree of hell. Because we're going up. Okay, so so we're going up a couple more here still. Well, I love how in the first time they do the high one. And that's the one where I hesitate. Because... Fuck it. Okay, so we're going. Because since I don't have it. Come on, do the high one so I can fucking... get through without fucking hating life. Oh, 'cause that's the last fucking real pain in my asshole. Oops. Okay, so we got... And of course, in the US version, that's a fucking trap, but you know. Oh, I haven't even gotten a fucking single hit off Pandora, and she killed all my fucking dudes. That's great. And this one is the most annoying one because the fact is that you have to... You basically have to spend all the time waiting. You know, more time waiting than the other two because fucking... Because she fucking goes all over the place. You know, including the top fucking right corner where, you know. Luckily, she's only got fucking 200 as opposed to, you know, higher, but still, I mean, that's... That's still fucking 40 hits. When you have the full everything. Oh, goodness. And once we finish her off, for those of you that have beaten the US version of this, you're gonna get probably your biggest substantive fucking change to the game as you remember it. Will you fucking get down here, lady? No. I still don't... I mean, it doesn't hurt that the perception of what fucking qualifies as, you know, Pandora is kind of odd. Because the Twin Bellows are basically the Cerebus, you know, or, you know. But, yeah. But in the Hydra, the Hydra, in fact, that's the transliter. That's what it's supposed to be transliterated. So, let's flip to side A. Because this is another one of them disc system games with the side A weirdness. You know, last level. Oh, fancy. So, this is doing this for a, So, guess what? So, you are all familiar with, you know, with this game and everything, you know, how it's an auto-scroller. It is not so much on the auto-scroller, because you have to... You truly have to fucking hammer on the old A button here. I mean, there's no instant death. You know, you will get bounced off. You will bounce up off the fucking, well, not auto-scroller. Shoot 'em up, I should say. It will bounce you up, but yeah, you have to. And those of you that remember flying through the scenery, yeah, well, that doesn't happen here. Yeah, so all the scenery actually does count in the Japanese version. However, there's no requirement to beat X number of enemies, like because in the US version you have to fucking beat like 50, something like 50 enemies to spawn the Medusa room. So, you know, you got that going for you. And guess what? All that fancy fucking shit, yeah, we don't get to see her death. So, if I played my cards right, once it loads, yes, and this is the best ending. Yeah, all of the endings are plain, but Big Pit is the top. So this is equivalent to the second best ending. You know, which, you know, it does explain more. That also helps explain why it always has looked like Pit is why Palthena is like you know, it's always looked to me why she's kind of like rolling her eye, because yeah, she's not, you know, she's not, ooh, Pit, you're so awesome, like, you know, in the best US ending. She's kind of is a little bit, you know, yeah, whatever. But there isn't even so much as a fucking credit roll. Yeah, so... And of course, now you have a fucking high score and all that shit. And, you know, it shows you how much you had. And, well, you think, oh, hey, maybe we're fucking, you know, maybe it's like, you know, the, you know, nope. Everything goes back to fucking 0. No plus game mode. That's kind of why. But what we're going to do here, I'm going to do an experiment. Which means I need to try and die. Which is not as fucking, you know. Yeah, because we're going to do an experiment here. Because, I mean, I know that continue always fucking, you know, does, you know, there. But I've never done, I don't think I've ever done the save. So we're going to do a little experiment here. We're going to... I'm also going to spoil my save file, but, you know, whatever. Because if this experiment is a success, all these save statins will have been for nothing. Yeah. We will find out soon if it has been a success or not. Well, son of a bitch, I didn't need to. So, if you fucking save, if you go to save and not continue, it fucking takes you. It doesn't, the death doesn't count. Son of a whore bag. Yeah, so all that save stating was for fucking nothing. Well, we learned a lesson, cause yeah. We learned. We learned. We had an educational moment. You were here for an educational moment. When you die, you can just select save and yeah, and not have to worry about shit. So that's a positive for everybody. Everybody got an educational moment. So, you know, so congratulations everybody. We learned something. You can legitimately say that you probably learned something about a video game. So, congratulations everybody. You're smarter now. So, anyway, while we let... So, let's see. So, while we let the delightful FDS enhanced version of the theme song, Kid Icarus title music fucking play, it is time for our friend, Mr. Wheel of Morality, to tell us which the next one is. And yeah, so there are some games you've heard of, like Bomberman, and probably Clue Clue Land. And, well, yeah, some of you